The Pride movement, in my view, is one that has many flaws that overall is harmful to destruction of anti-LGBTQ+ ideas and actions. One way it does this is by seeing being LGBTQ+ in itself as something that can be placed on a pride shame spectrum, which it can't. This is as ridiculous in my opinion as seeing it as being moral, as saying that being cishet is something to be ashamed of. Simply being a gender or having a sexual preference to certain genders is not something to be proud nor ashamed of, as it is not an achievement or even an active action. And whilst I know that is just the name of it, there are many people supported of Pride that will say they are proud not to be cishet. This is harmful for many reasons, one of which is that it makes them somehow special compared to other people, when it is a fact of non-significance, and this is not a feature of true acceptance, which is simply not to care. This links into another way it is harmful, is that it sees sexual orientation or gender identity as something that is an important factor of a personality. It isn't anything more than it is, and no one needs to care about it. However, I see this cause many people who support Pride to constantly call someone out as being LGBTQ+, and I've heard many friends, some of which are LGBTQ+, being called discriminative for not caring about it, which would be the position in a society where LGBTQ+ people are accepted, and this is of course the goal. This also leads to many people who simply don't have a clear idea on what their sexual orientation is to have to choose one and get stressed out about it, when it doesn't matter at all. You like who you like. This is completely homophobic, as it forces people to be a particular orientation, and I see this as a direct consequence of the Pride movement. It also gives the idea that LGBTQ+ people have to come out. This is completely cis-heteronormative, and it makes lives unnecessarily harder. No one should be forced to do this, and you should never be assumed to be cishet in the first place. Whilst I will not say, and I am aware that not everyone who supports Pride stereotypes is a huge problem within it, and in fact a huge part of it. Many people in the community make a huge point to act gay or queer, as if being LGBTQ+ changes a person in any other way than a gender or a preference of other genders. In fact, I've been told by a supporter of Pride, who has called me homophobic to me for opposing it, and my cis-hen friends that agree with me even worse than that, that when I transition, I have to appear a particularly stereotypical way that is both homophobic and sexist, to be order to be called pretty. The Pride movement is overall just protected of many homophobic institutions who will often casually say they support it and suddenly be seen as accepting. It never fights homophobes or transphobes, sees a problem as being in LGBTQ+ people not standing up for themselves enough. That's victim blaming. This just protects not accepting attitudes with all the support for cis heteronormativity, and it is extremely harmful to the acceptance of all genders and sexual orientation.